Hi, I'm Dave Siddon, Executive Director at Wildlife Images. And today I'm with one of our more unique critters. This is one of the most maligned critters you could ever find in North America. This is a California king snake. They are found here in Oregon. Unfortunately, they're a little more scarce than they used to be because they have a lot of problems. Of course, they don't know how to contend with things like traffic and our domestic animals that will destroy them and their habitat. A lot of people that have cats out in the wild roaming kill off the snakes. Of course, these guys are ectothermic, so they have to control their body temperature by their environment. So they can't come out of hibernation until it gets warm enough for their body to get processing food and moving along. We get them in here occasionally in the clinic, but unfortunately, there's so many people with just basic fear of snakes. We'd like to be able to change that attitude. King snakes are known and renowned for their ability to feed on other reptiles, including rattlesnakes. If you're not fond of rattlesnakes, having king snakes around is a very beneficial thing to have. Now we're going to be talking about a little smaller reptile that actually was brought into our clinic and needing some help. So we're going to move around and you'll get to see him right now. This little guy is a western fence lizard. So he's been in our care for a little while. This particular one came in with a neurological problem. So we worked that through. It's doing very well. It has to learn to hunt and eat on its own. It's doing that. And these guys, when you see them out in their yard, they're almost comical because they like to do push-ups, and it's sort of like a territorial signal with these guys. They're also called blue belly lizards because on their bottom they have this beautiful hues of blue on their scales on their belly. Another thing unique about lizards is most of them can replace their tail. If a predator goes after them and tries to catch them, they'll drop off their tail, and in time their tail will regenerate. So if you'd like to be part of Wildlife Images, become a member, you can log on to our website at wildlifeimages.org and you click on the button and become a member. You could also support us by becoming a volunteer or a donor, or maybe put us in your estate planning. All of these things help the wildlife to return to the wild where they belong. So we'll look forward to seeing you next time on another episode of Walk on the Wild Side.